Yo, wear a mask and wash
Wear
your
your mask, people!
Wear a
wash your
man.
hands. What's up, everyone? Welcome to episode 6 of the Four Talk by the 4Line. My name is CJ.
Mark Amato,
It's your amigo Brandon.
So
as
we
always.
just wanted to say, as in the last clip, make sure you wear a mask. We're getting better. It's getting better. It's almost gone. So keep wearing a mask, keep staying inside, do whatever you're doing. And also, we'd like to thank you right before we shot this episode, which is right now at 7:04 on a Friday evening.
Thank you, people.
We hit 500 followers, so thank you,
500.
thank you,
Thank you.
everyone.
Remember, there is a giveaway at 1K
1K.
followers. So make sure you
Sure.
keep following. Share this out to your friends. Share this to your family. Let's grow up. Be big boys.
Yes, sir.
Sick giveaway. Stay tuned.
Let's
getting
talk
there. We're
about
getting there.
some fit of the week.
Oh, wait, hold up.
Oh,
We'd like to present
Fit of the day.
FNX.
Fit of the day.
FNX.
Of the day.
FNX,
Sponsored.
use code the4line for 15% off your purchase. They sell protein powder like this one, vanilla, mad good. I recommend it.
Yes.
All right, so yeah, the code in the description, and we'll put it on the screen here in big letters for you to see. All right, so use that. Anyway, as you were saying.
All right, so CJ, we want to hear your fit of the day.
All right, so to commemorate the 25th anniversary of Derek Jeter's first game, we got the Derek Jeter shirt from his final season and the Derek Jeter jersey with the patch. And this is the regular Yankee hat. What about you guys?
Mark?
I'm staying with the same old thing, guys. I gotta order some more jerseys and stuff. I just have one away and the home, and like 3 home. So we just got the normal home Judge jersey, and obviously the Yankee with no brim. And
I
that's
got
all.
the fresh to death spring training jersey
Those jerseys are so clean.
with the spring training brim and Big Bertha in the building.
Big Bertha.
Big Bertha. Big Bertha in the building. So here we got the MLB draft coming up. Brandon, would you like to talk about that?
So we have the MLB draft coming up June 10th. This draft is not going to be like the drafts that you've seen at MLB Network Studios and Studio 42. These drafts are going to be remotely, just like the NFL draft. We're going to elaborate more on the picks for the draft next episode because it'll be closer to the draft because the draft is June 10th, like I said. It's going to be 2 days on MLB Network and 5 rounds. So let's just hope the Yankees do smart choices. I know we don't really have to worry about it as much because we made the playoffs, but hopefully those trash teams get some good players so that way we could trade. What do you guys think?
Kind of agree. Well, I'm kind of for the draft here because, as in, like, maybe the years when Judge and Torres might get older. We're talking about, like, 5, 6, well, actually not really, like, 5, but, like, way in the future. Like, I'd say, like, the 30s, the 2030s, you'd see wait, what am I saying here? The 2030s, you'd see
The
these guys.
first, for a moment, that we're using Harley's face.
Harley's a new bra icon.
Yeah.
In 3, 2, 1, Harley!
But so once these guys are all gone, like, well, we gotta have to wait a while. You'll probably see these dudes coming up and hopefully producing. So you'll see them in the minors soon. So that's all we
Yeah.
have for that.
Mark, what do you have to talk about Ottavino?
All
All
right,
right,
so we saw this article about a statement that Adam Ottavino made that we just wanted to share with you. It's from Fox News. And he's saying that he thinks that this coronavirus pandemic is helping out the Astros a lot because he kind of feels like they're getting let off the hook, that they don't have to go into the season right after they are found for cheating. So, I mean, I guess he's kind of right. He's really not wrong that he's kind of getting they're kind of getting a free pass for not a free pass, but they're getting like let off the hook a little bit.
I feel like they're letting the pain ease off a little bit just because coming straight from a cheating scandal, you know all eyes are going to be on you. Not saying that no eyes are going to be on the Astros from now going forward, but it kind of gives them a little breather, a little adapter. So they saw how spring training was for them. Now that they're going to see how spring training was, and in the future they're going to use that to see, to plan out what things – they might even have to implement rules in the stadium because you already know you're going to have people from all over the world just coming to Houston to hate on the Astros. So they're going to probably have to put in some rules and regulations for fans to not do certain things. They're going to have to do a lot of different things.
Well, they already started that in spring training. Like, I remember in the first spring training game of the year against the it was the Astros and Nationals, a bunch of dudes brought these asterisk signs, and the Astros security took them away immediately.
That's like the worst thing.
And
they're taking away their freedom of speech, basically.
Exactly, that's freedom of speech. But we're going to see, like, I mean, some fans might forget, but I can tell you right now, the Yankees fans and the Dodgers fans will not forget. And if we match up with them in the playoffs this year, possibly, we don't know if we'll even match up with them at all with this whole corona and the divisions and all this.
We might.
Well, we might. It's a possibility.
We'll talk about later in the video. But anyways.
We won't forget about them.
Well, CJ's wearing that shirt today. CJ, why don't you tell them what today is?
Well, today, as I mentioned before, is the 25th anniversary of Derek Jeter's first career game. Today, Friday, May 29th. And Derek Jeter was my favorite player. Still is my favorite Yankee to ever play. And he played against the Mariners in this game. I don't believe he got his first hit this game. I believe it came in the next one. But he made a play. He caught a grounder, threw it to first to Mattingly at first, I believe it was. I'm not sure. But this was the first game of many for who I consider the greatest shortstop of all time.
The cat.
What do you guys think?
You can't say too much. It's Derek Jeter. You can't say anything.
The stats and everything.
You can't not love him. The stats explain itself. Everything explains himself. If you're hating on him, you're just a hater.
Most likely, if you're hating on him, you're most likely a Mets or Red Sox fan.
Or a Yankees hater.
Yeah, or you just hate the Yankees in general.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
it is what it is. But today was the first game of many for my favorite player, many other people's favorite players of all time.
Yeah.
Who is your favorite player? Do you guys have a favorite player of all time, or?
Well, if we're gonna do top three, I would have to go.
Jeter's definitely there for me.
1, Jeter, obviously.
Yeah.
2, I have to say Mariano Rivera because I was a really big fan of his. And 3, this is gonna shock a lot of people. It's Posada.
I liked Posada too.
He was a great catcher, probably one of the best.
What is your guys' top 3?
Yeah, what's yours, Mark?
My third, I'm going with current player Aaron Judge. Second, I'm also going with Mo. First, Jeter.
Well, I mean, obviously I'm gonna go Jeter, Mo, 1 and 2. But my third is kind of like I'm kind of torn here in my third between Judge and Brett Gardner.
Yeah,
Brett Gardner.
I mean,
I've loved
he's
Brett
been around
Gardner.
for so long on the Yankees. He's just like
he's a hustle player too, man. You got to respect that. And when we also mentioned Posada, there was I believe Aaron Boone said it this week, or Aaron Boone or Girardi. I believe it was Boone said that he thinks Posada should be in the Hall of Fame.
Yes. Wait, I'm pretty sure his number's retired. If it is, that's a bro moment on me.
I believe it. I believe it is. Hold on, let me look it up. It is not retired.
Bro moment on Brandon.
Bruh.
Yeah.
Wait, hold up. Wait, no. It says it is now. It says it is.
Yeah. No, that's
bro
a
moment on CJ.
Bruh.
Yo,
yeah, so
you see how the tables have flipped?
Bro, I don't remember how the turntables.
How the turntables.
How the turntables.
The Office. But I don't remember this. I mean, I don't know. You could call me a fake fan for that, but just look in the background here, no fake fans here. But I don't remember that. I mean, I give Posada the utmost respect, man. The dude was a great catcher in the core 4 years, but Yeah, in 2015, his number was retired. I honestly don't remember that. I don't know why.
All right, so
I remember
let's
Jeter
move on
very well.
to some salary cuts. Mark, what do you have to
So
say?
Yeah.
as we know, the MLB has proposed some salary cuts on the players. Now, the MLB Players Association, no surprise, they are rejecting this because obviously they all want money. But yeah, so this I don't know. There's some people that agree with it, some people that don't agree with their counter proposal to the MLB. Max Scherzer, he said he's glad to hear that other players are voicing the same viewpoint as him, and he doesn't like the MLB's strategy right now with all the salary cuts. He completely disagrees with them. And Michael K, our dad, um,
Okay.
he started his episode with a rant on Max Scherzer,
I
but he's
watched this.
not. Yeah, he's not. He says he like I'm confused because he completely goes against Scherzer, and then he says he's not taking a side. So I don't really
Yeah,
understand
I
that.
don't understand that either. I mean, it was weird when I was watching. I was like,
Michael
what?
K has
Michael K.
spoken.
But we
Yeah.
gotta respect Michael K.
Yeah,
goat.
always.
Love Michael K, man. The
There
GOAT.
it goes.
There it goes.
So what do you guys thinking about these salary cuts?
Well, to be honest, I think the players, I mean, most of these players are already millionaires, but like some of these cuts are huge. Like I read Garrett Cole gets like 35 mil a year. He'd make about, I think it said he'd make about 7 million, or they'd cut 7 million off. I mean, I could understand why, because like owners and teams, they are going to be losing tons of money this season because a lot of, like for the Yankees, for example, most of their revenue comes from ticket sales, and the Yankees always in the top 5 for attendance every season, and that would be a huge financial loss to the Yankees and to other like small market teams, like for example like the Rays. I don't know how they get their money. They have like 2 fans at a game. It's literally like the Orioles have recent years too. If you want a social distance, go there. I mean, perfect environment, but but a lot of teams generate revenue and money off of ticket sales, concessions, merchandise. I mean, merchandise you can get, but concessions, ticket sales, all of that stuff, they're going to be losing money. But these owners, we're saying, Mark? No, you can go, Mark.
Even if even if fans aren't allowed, we still got cardboard cutouts.
But they also in replacement, well, not really replacement, but they're going to generate tons of TV revenue this year too. But I'd like to see where it plays out because teams and owners already have tons of money, but they also need to generate revenue for this season. But I'd like to see what happens. I mean, I think the players should play. I mean, especially because the circumstances we're in here where we're dying for sports. What do you guys think about this whole situation?
I think that these salary cuts are going to hurt a lot of young developing players that basically they risked everything coming to the major leagues. They grinded throughout minor league, and now their salaries just getting a hit. Now we all know that even though if they sign a big contract in the minor league, they don't get paid as much. So that being said, salary cuts are really going to hurt people because they're basically going to get paid the same price as working at a Target.
Especially in the minor leagues.
How are you going to survive off that? You can't.
Yeah,
so that's why I think these salary cuts, there's nothing positive off of them except MLB is just trying to save their own money.
Yeah, it's definitely a good argument on both sides for the MLB and the players because the players, they're taking a risk of just playing anyways. I mean, I'm sure if any of them got the virus, they would 100% of them would survive it. But it's still they're still putting themselves in a little bit of danger playing. So that's why it kind of makes it feel dumb for the MLB to make any cuts. But the MLB has to. The season's going to be shorter.
Well,
so the MLB is saying that they have to make cuts. They don't really have a choice. But
I was just gonna mention that because of the 82 game proposed season, but then the MLB, the Players Association, struck back with a
they want to make the season longer
proposal. I would like that, more baseball for all of us to enjoy.
Yeah. That's why I agree with the Players Association there because I just want like to watch a few more games than 82. So
Yeah, it's a little short, especially with constantly games every day. That's only like
Moving
3
on with
months.
cuts, though, CJ, he's going to talk about some minor league player cuts.
Yeah, this is a little sad. Speaking about this, considering over the years, especially me and you, Brandon, we've met tons
Yeah.
of minor league players. I've become friends with a few of them. We've given us autographs, baseballs. They're generally good people,
They
and it's
follow us on
honest.
Instagram.
Yeah, they follow. Yeah,
we
what is
got
it?
one. We got one.
I believe a dude from Staten Island follows me on.
Yeah.
Yeah, Oswaldo. I forgot his last name. Anyway,
If you're watching this, Oswaldo, comment down below that you're watching.
I remember you, man. But also, a lot of these players are going to get hundreds of players are going to be laid off by their teams and by minor league baseball, which pretty much is the final nail in the coffin for a minor league season this year, which is a little sad considering minor league games are highlight points of my summer and a lot of other people. But it's honestly sad that these players will probably be out of work here and will most likely struggle to find a job in these circumstances. But I feel like some teams are gonna pay them. Like I believe David Price said that as of today, he's gonna give $1,000 to every minor league player in the Dodgers organization to help try to supplement them a little bit financially, considering they're not
Yeah,
playing.
That's
And
what-
considering they might be out of a job soon because minor league baseball is going to cut hundreds of teams, and next year they're going to be without a bunch of teams, and this year they're going to be without a bunch of players and possibly no season. So how do you guys feel about this? What do you guys think they should do and go in a
I mean,
different direction here?
you pretty much summed it all up. I mean, there's nothing else to say. I mean, it's horrible that a bunch of these young players that are just trying to live out their dreams are getting cut.
Yeah, it's
Um,
sad.
Yeah, what do you think, Mark?
Yeah, same thing. I mean, it's tough watching all these players, like seeing that they, I don't know, that their season might be canceled or whatever. Like, and especially since a lot of them don't make a lot of money playing for the minor leagues, anyways, it's gonna be tough for them, for some of them.
Yeah, I know. I mean, minor league salaries aren't that much. I mean,
Yeah.
it's gonna be a little rough. We feel for them though. Hope they get out of the situations.
All right, so moving on, we have this doesn't really have to relate to baseball, but it kind of ties in. We have a
especially
set
New York.
date for New York to reopen, and it is Cuomo said June 8th is a target for NYC to reopen. 5 upstate areas were cleared for border reopening, and city positive testing rate fails to 5%, which means it's the rate of people getting it is going down, and people are recovering. So there's a total of 29,535 deaths in New York and 373,108 total confirmed cases. So we're expected to be reopening, and he did give the okay, I would say, I think a week ago or 2 weeks ago, for New York teams to start practicing again.
Yeah, that was. I believe that was
facility.
last week. I believe that was last week.
Yeah,
So
last week.
what are you guys thinking? What are you going to do once this thing opens up?
Oh, first thing I'm gonna do, hang out with my friends, man. Miss hanging out with my friends.
Bros.
Well, and it's about to be a phase reopening here, so like you'll have some businesses opening now. I believe the 3rd phase is restaurants, and then the 4th phase here will be like Broadway theaters, stadiums, recreation areas, like like I'd say like movie theaters, like big public spaces where there's a lot of people and there's not that much space to spread out, like a stadium or a movie theater. So I believe that it's a good thing, and it could be a good thing. We could possibly end up going to a few games this year. We don't know.
Yeah,
Hopefully.
who knows? Hopefully.
Oh man, what do you think, Mark?
Yeah, same thing. I mean, I can't wait to hang out with the boys, and we get to actually film this in person.
In person?
Yes,
studio.
we don't have to do
Right
little
here.
videos
Yeah.
no more. You know,
Nah, we got.
on Zoom, we'll have the whole studio that's still in the works, as you can see by his background.
Yeah, by
Yeah.
my background. I mean, we'll have this exact background to shoot our videos. So I'm looking forward. I hope you guys looking forward to that too. I'm looking forward to it. Hope everyone
100%.
watching this is looking forward to it. So
And also, I'm supposed to be going. I'm still gonna go on my trip to California.
hey, all right.
in July. It was like my birthday gift. So,
Happy birthday, Brandon.
Thank you, man.
Birthday, Brandon.
We should do a birthday special for me.
Birthday special.
Nah, I'm joking, but I will still be attending these videos, but on the other coast of the United States.
Yeah.
You know, we are not missing out. I will always be here, and I will continue to record no matter
Yes,
where
sir.
I am. I could be in Asia. I don't want to
I
be.
could be in Asia.
But
Yeah.
I have some vacations planned too. I'm going out to LBI beginning of July. I'll make sure I bring my laptop and my recording equipment with me. I'll have to borrow someone's Wi-Fi. I'll borrow my cousin's Wi-Fi. I'll
Corona
watch.
doesn't stop.
No, bro. Nothing
stop the
stops.
grind.
Nothing stops the
Yep.
4Line and us making our videos together. So if you hear my dog barking in the background, please disregard that. But and then I'm going away to Disney in August. I don't know if I'm still going to Disney. I mean, Disney's taking away a lot of things I
Yeah.
like to do, a lot of things my mom likes to do. But I will bring my laptop on that road trip. We're going to a few different places. I will make sure I bring my laptop to record
Yes, sir.
podcasts for you guys and with you guys. So
What about you, Mark?
looking forward to it.
Yeah, same thing as CJ going to LBI, but
Hey.
LBI was still bringing the laptop.
Yes,
We'll be
and
okay, so-
also I have some ideas for when we could possibly come together. We might film some reaction videos to games, like as we
Yeah.
watch them. I mean,
Also, when we're
some of my reactions are priceless when
we
I'm watching
might
games.
post studio updates on the YouTube, like a little vlog
Studio
of us
updates.
of just one day, all of us just building the studio together. So make sure you stay tuned for that in the coming months.
Yeah, facts. And we have this. I set this little thing up this afternoon. I mean, we might keep it this way, might keep it not. Tell us what you think in the comments. I mean, I personally love it like this, but we could use a little more space and gotta get some equipment to do this together with. So
Yeah.
but definitely looking forward to the summer. Definitely looking forward to.
Moving
Reopening.
on, we got this week's player list that CJ posted out a little earlier.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yes,
let's
sir.
go over that now.
All right, so here is our list. We have numbers 9 through 5. This is in collaboration with the Yankees sideline. He's changed his names a few times, but he's generally a good dude. So we got number 9, Anthony Rendon of the Angels. I feel like he deserves to be here. He's a good hitter, decent fielder, but then we got Ronald Acuna Jr., one of my favorite players in the league. I think he's a solid player. Max Scherzer, as we mentioned him before. Another one of the best pitchers in the league, in my opinion. Nolan Arenado at number 6. I think possibly the best fielder in the game. Dude's insane on the field.
Yeah.
And number 5, our favorite man, Garrett Cole. So do you guys have any opinions on this? What would you guys change? Anything you guys change? Any players you'd move up or down as in previous weeks? What do you guys think?
The only thing I would change is, I mean, it's tough comparing a hitter to a pitcher, but I think Ronald Acuna is better than Max Scherzer, so I would just switch them. That might be my only thing, though.
Yeah, that's debatable.
Personally,
It's close.
That's close.
I think this portion of the list is spot on. I mean, Anthony Rendon, very, very underrated player. Used to play for the Nationals. Very underrated. He's a great player all around and doesn't get the hype that he deserves. So to see him make the top 10 cut is awesome. Also, I really like where Garrett Cole is,
Yeah.
GC for the
Yes,
game.
sir.
But Nolan Arenado, Max Scherzer, Ronald Acuna, they're all great players too. So
Man.
I think this list is spot on.
I
Yeah.
believe Nolan Arenado is probably the best fielder in the game, in my opinion. I mean, the dude's absolutely crazy when he's fielding on third. That's why I ranked him over Rendon. I mean, Rendon has a better bat, in my opinion, but Arenado is a lot better.
Yeah.
Arenado is a little better in the field. So make sure – what were you saying?
I was just going to say the same thing you were saying. Arenado's easily the best third baseman in the league right now.
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
So make sure you guys stay tuned for next week. We're going to drop the final part
Oh,
of
we
this.
got one more
Yeah, we
thing.
got one more topic.
Well, yeah, no, I was just mentioning we're going to drop the
Oh,
last
yeah.
part of the list next week.
Oh, yeah.
That's a bro moment.
Bruh.
Throw a
so,
moment on me and Brandon.
so next week,
Damn.
stay tuned up players 5 through 1. Yeah, and that'll be the end of the list.
Who
So,
do you think's gonna be number one, boys?
well, you guys got to stay tuned for that. I mean, we're not spoiling the surprise here.
No
So,
spoilers here.
no
All right,
spoilers
so
here.
that pretty much wraps up the video, but we do got one little part left. We just thought of this as an idea. We posted this a little earlier
Yeah.
on our Instagram of the
Go
Yankees
follow that.
alternate jerseys. Nike made them alternate jerseys, but we personally think that they're not gonna wear them. We'll put a picture on the screen right now. But yeah, these jerseys, they're really, really nice. I really think that they could wear them on the road. I honestly think that they should make this an alternate jersey and honestly wear it at home. I mean, I feel like the Yankees and the Dodgers are mainly the really only teams that have a solid white and then a gray colorway. I get that the pinstripes are nostalgic, but I do believe that the Yankees need an alternate colorway because this is the new generation, you know? So what do you guys think?
Yeah. Well, I personally think don't mess with the pinstripes at home, man. I'd be a little disappointed if I go to a Yankee game and they're not wearing the iconic pinstripes.
Yeah,
But
the pinstripes.
the
are
pinstripes
best-
stay.
The pinstripes, in my opinion, are the best home jersey in the MLB right now, just because how classic they are. So if those go anywhere, that's probably the worst move in Yankees history.
I agree. But I believe that the road jerseys get a little boring, like, as
Yeah,
the
they
season
do.
goes on. I mean,
I'd like to see some color.
yeah, I mean, I like the gray jersey. I mean, I like the gray, but the picture of Garrett Cole here wearing the blue alternate jersey in spring training, I believe these jerseys are absolutely clean. I love them.
Yeah.
I believe that they should bring these in as a road alt, but they should only wear them a few times, like not like
Yeah.
all the time. Like
Yeah.
you have some teams like the Rays and the Mets. Well, actually, the Mets and the Diamondbacks have tons of alternate jerseys.
And I always see them wearing them. I would say they wear the alternate jerseys way more than they wear their home and road jerseys.
Yeah.
The Mets or the Diamondbacks?
No, the Rays.
The Diamondbacks and the Rays though. You gotta admit those like light
They're
blue.
nice, but I feel like I never see them wearing their home. Or
Yeah,
their road.
you never see them wearing the road one. It's really rare. I mean, you usually see them wearing those navy blue ones.
Yeah,
Yeah.
or the light ones. The light blue ones are very nice.
Yeah. Well, what do you guys think? What do you guys think is your favorite alternate jersey in the league? Like this is
Mine's
kind of a tough one.
gotta be. Honestly, this is a shocker because normally they don't really come out with alternate jerseys that are like super super clean. But the Phillies baby blue with the baby blue pants and top, I think that's the nicest alternate jersey right now.
I was gonna say Cardinals baby blue, but
those are nice.
I forgot about that.
That I think is better than the Phillies just because of their logo, but they're kind of like the same jersey just because they're both baby blue.
I mean, I don't like the Phillies. I mean, I've hated the Phillies, but you gotta respect those are drippy jerseys.
Honestly, after this whole players listing wraps up, we should make a list of the top jerseys in the league.
That's a good idea.
Top home jerseys.
So
yes, 100%.
We'll do top home jerseys, top road jerseys, and then top alternate jerseys.
Yeah, we'll either come up with a list or we'll put some polls here on the YouTube and here on the Instagram page. So vote on those, and we'll do like a tournament.
The list better.
Yeah, I rock with the list. I like it.
So we'll do the list of.
Yeah.
So
personally,
we'll first do the home, second road, and then alternate.
Personally, I want to say something.
Oh yeah, what's up?
Sorry, CJ, you go.
Oh yeah, personally, my favorite alternates are the Diamondbacks. I mean, those black ones are clean. But also, I mean, as much as I despise, I mean, I hate the Diamondbacks a little bit for 2001, but those like the purple and the pinstripe, like the vest, those are clean jerseys. I mean, they give us some bad memories, but they're clean. Anyway, what were you saying, Mark?
Hold on, before that, you can't forget the Cincinnati Reds sleeveless.
Oh, those.
That was crispy.
Those. I believe the Reds last year, I believe they brought out like a jersey from each era in their history. So they had like a ton of different jerseys that year, and they were. Whew.
All right, Mark, what were you saying?
I changed my mind on the alternate jersey. I just remembered the Milwaukee Brewers came out with a new alternate jersey.
Oh, yes.
That's my favorite in the MLB.
Which one are you talking about? The
Uh,
Cream one.
I think the cream one and
Yeah.
the dark blue with the gold
Oh.
lettering. I think they're both nice.
Hold up, I just forgot. The Pirates released a new alternate jersey this season too.
Cream
It
one?
is the Pirates released a black jersey with Pittsburgh written in black and
Oh,
yellow.
I saw that. I saw that.
across. Those are clean, man. I love those.
And we hate the Mets a little bit, but their black alternate jerseys are kind of fire in my
I gotta
opinion.
admit, I mean, they
We
should bring
won't
those
lie
back.
on jerseys.
We won't
Jerseys
lie.
are jerseys. We'll like them, but
I mean, you'll never catch me wearing any jersey except
Oh,
the.
easily.
You'll never see me out here wearing a Diamondbacks jersey or a Brewers jersey. You'll only see me wearing Yankees, either pinstripes or the gray or the blue. I mean, nothing else.
All right,
Hold me on
boys.
that.
So that pretty much
All
wraps
right,
up
that
the
wraps it up.
episode for this week.
Make
As
sure
I
you
said,
use
we
promo
missed
code.
out on last week's episode. We are really sorry.
Yeah,
There wasn't really much topics to talk about, and so we just decided to push it back. So
Yeah.
hopefully this doesn't happen again. Just because
Yeah, it shouldn't.
Yeah, we apologize, but
we need more news in order to keep producing these podcasts for you.
yeah, and considering
Go ahead, Caesar.
considering last week was Memorial Day and we didn't have a time to shout out, thank you to our veterans and anyone or
Yes.
military
Thank
members
you, Grandpa.
watching
Shout
this.
out
Yes,
to Grandpa.
my
Shout out
grandpa
to
was a
Brandon's
veteran.
grandpa. Shout out to CJ's grandpa.
Yes,
Shout out
but
to everybody.
thank you to all veterans, active military members. We appreciate you guys. We love you guys. Thank you for all you guys do for our country. Anyway, Mark, you had a point here. What were you saying?
Bruh.
Bro,
Nothing
moment.
like a good old bruh moment at the end of the episode.
Well, I guess right at the end of the episode, I forget what I'm gonna say.
Oh my god.
Alrighty.
Did you remember by any chance? Or no?
Um,
All right, but anyway, use promo
all right.
code.
You guys
The
say
4Line.
bye without me. I gotta go think about what I was trying to say.
Bye, Mark. Anyway,
Mark.
use promo code The4Line for 15% off your order on fnxfit.com. Get some powder, get whatever the heck you want. Good stuff, recommend. But anyway, signing off. We will see you guys next week.
Signing off, boys.
Signing off. We will see you next week. CJ.
Your amigo Brandon.
Unfortunately, I'm Mark Amano.
All right, be good, guys. We'll see you guys next week.
See ya.